Week 11's a big week, and I'll tell you why. Because, one, we're playing the Lions, who are actually not very good. My franchise team from last year, so I have a spot for them in my heart. However, it is our scouting focused players week. Also, the GM, which is also me, says like, hey, there's a college prospect you might want to check out, which we'll see. Hey, assistant GM, you might want to take a deeper look at middle linebacker DeAndre Lane. He's got a big-time name. He's got an all-star Pro Bowl name, DeAndre Lane. That's a good name. He's been standing out from the competition. Football, I don't know what he said. I couldn't read it all. I was too busy talking. All right, so let me take a look at his tape and scouting report and see if he looks like a good fit, which means let me take a look at his scouting report, and then I got to go to College Football Revamped to see the game tape. We are coming off of a huge win. The board has changed, by the way. Daniel Brinkley has dropped. Edward Sloan has dropped. James Shaw and Dalton Stallings are moving up. We've seen them in the past. Stallings, I don't know if he has any redeeming qualities. Like, why are teams interested? I guess if everything's at the very top end of his range, he could be good. But, I mean, C tackle, just a lot of B to D on there, which I don't like. But middle linebacker DeAndre Lane out of Southern Arkansas. All right, can I even get that in College Football Revamp, man? There's no way Southern Arkansas is in the game. He looks terrible. I'm not even showing anything. B to D block shedding, F pursuit, C tackle. He's an awful athlete. This is your big time suggestion? Can I fire the GM? Like, hey, check out this guy. He's from a small school. He's a bad athlete, and he's not really good at football. Maybe he's worth a look. He isn't. There's nothing there. There's nothing here. Now, here's where I am on focus players. I think I might end up coming out of the draft with a tight end. Chris Kennard, Nick Duval, I like. I want to narrow it down. Kennard is maybe not quite as good of an athlete as the other tight end, Nick Duval. I want to narrow it down between those two. So they will certainly be focus players this week. Beyond that, it gets a little bit more difficult. I'm thinking maybe if we're considering linebacker, I'm thinking the middle linebacker, Dontrell Cobb, who we've looked at before, I think he might make the most sense. Grade 2 elite speed, and we already know he's pretty good, actually. So maybe he's a waste, because we already know he's good. I might look at Cody Bailey. That might be the other one. Good to great throw power, I think, is good enough. He's not like the best athlete ever, but he looks like he could be a decent pickup. I'll add Cody Bailey to the board. Like, Edward Sloan is interesting. He's scrambler type, which is just so peculiar for a guy that's only decent to solid speed. But we already pretty much know what he is. So my focus players, it's an interesting group. I really wish there was more talent or like better athletes down the board. But I'm telling you, and it would go figure for me, the first draft of my Giants franchise. I think this is probably the least athletic draft class I've seen in Madden 23 so far. These guys just genuinely look so bad. But we're going to do Chris Kennard here, the tight end out of Oregon State. I might regret this. I might be forgetting about some guys. I'm going to do Nick Duval, and I'm going to do the quarterback who we just added. I got to scroll down a ton. I have so many players on my board. They're all trash. And Cody Bailey. Those are my three. We obviously, unfortunately, don't get to find out about them right now, but we will in the next coming weeks. But game plan, we know about the goofball. Dude, deep passing, he's at 85.8. That surely isn't true. I'm going to defend the short pass. I'm not worried about it. Oh, maybe that's why we were so good last week. We did defend deep pass, and they just tried to throw deep a lot. That could work. Now, what is our game plan on offense? I'm not really worried about Ndamukong Suh. I guess he's back with the Lions here. Team that drafted him. Dude, he was such a sick prospect. A little bit before I started really getting into the draft, but he was very hyped up, and it was awesome at Nebraska. I remember him being awesome at Nebraska. Just wasn't, doing any scouting at that time. Too young, too unfamiliar with the game, to be honest. And no access to all 22, which is imperative for really evaluating a player. It's a little bit less important for D-line, but it still is. You got to have it. We'll do throw short because we know Jared Goofball is going to try and do that quite a bit. And we should have Andrew Thomas back and healthy, right? Yeah, so we're going to get him back in there. Wandale is not playing just yet. He's just a return man only right now. So we're going to keep up with those guys. Kayvon Thibodeau will get an upgrade point before this next game. I don't think Andrew Thomas will. Kayvon Thibodeau should have a skill point, and we're going to go probably power rusher. And that's right. Tyrod Taylor is our new starting quarterback. His first start for this Giants team. He led us to a big win, a huge win last week. And he should have a skill point, to be honest, because he was probably Offensive Player of the Week. I don't know how he wouldn't be. But Kayvon Thibodeau, 82 power moves. I need it to be like 84. And right now, show me +2 power moves. +1. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it because we don't have a choice. That's what it is. We don't have a choice. Also, yes, the playmaker archetype I've heard, and I've tried it out. Overpowered. Big-time route running upgrades. +3 medium route running. Colin Johnson really doesn't play for us. Tore his Achilles in real life. Unfortunate. But, yeah, playmaker is the way. It gives you so much route running. +3 medium route running. It's just a big-time upgrade, and that's super important. Darius Slayton, he could be playing his way into an extension. MetLife Stadium. Fireworks were shooting out of what appeared to be solar panels. I got questions about how that works. But look at Adoree Jackson. 2 interceptions last week, and yes, we are in the throwback alternate unis, and you can see why. I am running for the Lions here. The uniforms that I basically made our home uniforms for the Detroit Lions Madden 22 franchise series. And also, I think I see a familiar face. Is that Blake Martinez on this team? Did I trade Blake Martinez to the Lions? I should know the answer to that, right? And there he is, Tyrod Taylor, taking the field, his first start as a New York Giant. He is hyping up the guys, and yeah, they're behind him more than they were for Daniel Jones. That's for sure. And you know what? He proved it on the field through his play last week. We're hoping that we can do the same here in this week. Jared Goff, having a good year. 13 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions. Coach Dangus is hoping that it won't matter and that he'll coach this Giants team to their second win in a row. We'll get the football first, but not before we check out the Detroit Lions team. Jared Goff is their starting quarterback with DeAndre Swift and Justin Jackson getting the bulk of the carries. Fullback is Jason Kabinda, I think a former linebacker? I can't confirm that. Amon-Ra St. Brown is wide receiver 1 with the rookie. Absolute dynamic speed. 98 speed. Jameson Williams, DJ Chark, Quintez Cephas, Josh Reynolds in there as well. And Jameson Williams is the big one. He tore his ACL in the national championship game, I believe. But he's back, maybe better than ever, and 98 speed is going to be very tough to deal with. TJ Hawkinson, Devin Funchess at tight end. Funchess is cool because he was actually a tight end at Michigan. James Mitchell, of course, the rookie as well. Taylor Decker, Logan Stenberg, Frank Ragnow, Brian Winters, and Penei Sewell across the offensive line. I guess Jonah Jackson is injured. Yeah, I guess Hal Vaitai could potentially be injured as well or off the team. Chris Wormley gets to start at left end, maybe dealing with some injuries, and Ndamukong Suh at right end. Daquan Jones, Aleem McNeil at defensive tackle. Of course, Aiden Hutchinson, the number 2 overall pick. Josh Paschal, also fairly high draft pick. And there he is, the former Giant, Blake Martinez, coming back to MetLife Stadium to play his former team. Avery Williamson, Derek Barnes, Malcolm Rodriguez in there as well. Romeo Aquara and Charles Harris will rush the passer. And then Chris Harris Jr., Amani Warwarie, Jeff Okuda, Jerry Jacobs make up the cornerback grouping with Tracy Walker and Hook'em Horns, Deshaun Elliott in the back end. Yeah, Jonah Jackson dislocated ankle out for this week. And Mike Hughes out for the season with a torn tricep that's going to bode well for us today. Wan'Dale Robinson back to return as we are officially underway here at MetLife. Not a bad return from Wan'Dale. And even though Tyrod Taylor's coming off a fantastic game, you know what? So is Saquon Barkley. And we want to go ahead and use him to his full abilities. Had an crazy game. In crazy when you combine insane and incredible and crazy all in one word. In crazy, you can try that out. Accident, but you know what? It worked out. And we want to definitely still... I'm going to choke. I cannot talk right now. Too much talking today. I'm losing my voice. Okay, we are back. A little bit of a quick water break. starting to lose my mind here. It is later than I've stayed up in a minute. It's not entirely true, but latest I've recorded in a minute. That's also a lie, but it feels later. Don't worry about it. I don't... Okay, 2nd and 7. Tyrod Taylor operating out of the gun here. What is that? No way! Did my buttons change? I'm trying to throw the drag, dude. What just happened? Okay, I just went back and looked at it. It was the classic A and X PlayStation to Xbox switch up. I just clicked the wrong button, dude. Yeah, all right. That was... yeah, I mean... No one's more frustrated than I am after that, dude. But you know what? That's what makes this series great, is that I'm always going to find new ways to amaze you with how fucking bad I am. DeAndre Swift, first down. Lions driving down the field. I knew I should have gone to bed, dude. I knew I should have gone to bed. Touchdown Lions. Justin Jackson finds the end zone. A lot of space there to run. Yeah, this one's not going to go well. I can tell. I'm getting the vibe. It's not going to go well. This is going to be a bad one. Give me good blocks on the outside. We're actually going to cut that back up the middle. We didn't really get the hard cut that I wanted. I feel like every time I press left trigger, it's just not... It's not the cut that I'm looking for. We're going to go straight up the middle here, actually. Inside zone split. Seals Jones going to cut back across. And then Saquon Barkley has speed enough to make this a first down. I'd love for that to be a touchdown, but I just feel like I have to accelerate through that hole. So maybe they come off their blocks a little bit quicker than they should. I don't know. 2nd and 6. Oh, that slant is super open. Kadarius Toney's got to outrun Blake Martinez, dude. Oh my goodness, what am I even doing here? Blake Martinez is on the other team and in coverage. Number 11. I am throwing at him every time. Why would I not? I've seen it happen, dude. Just expose Blake Martinez in coverage. Maybe he can tackle, sure, but I'm going to throw at him every time. That's the offense. That's the where's Waldo? Blake Martinez is Waldo. Find him and throw at him. Okay, that's a sick play by the number 2 overall pick, Aiden Hutchinson, making his mark on the game. I kind of want to run here on 3rd and 4. Not going to, though. We're going to step up with Taylor, and of course this game is so bad. Lee McNeil is not close enough to make a play on that. He isn't. Now, there might have been things open. I actually really don't like anything there. Dude, it is wide open. How does Lee McNeil possibly get over to make a play? And, of course, look at this part where he glitches to Tyrod Taylor. It's so dumb with these predetermined, preset animations. He would not be able to make a play on that. Tyrod would run right by him. You know what the difference is, too? Let's see the difference in speed. I'm going to complain now. It's been a minute. 86 speed for Tyrod Taylor. If Levi Onwuzurike, it was not even him, it was Lee McNeil. If he has over 60 speed, I'll be shocked. 72. Still, it's a massive difference. And yet, we're kicking a field goal instead of continuing the drive. I am going to be sick. Graham Gano's kick is good, though. We are on the board at the very least. It is 7-3. And, yeah, I'm very annoyed. I'm very annoyed at the start of this, man. You can't throw that. You can't. It's Jameson Williams, dude. It would be. He could actually be a really big problem today. If the Lions want to just abuse him, it's going to be really tough to stop him, as Azeez Ojulari nearly gets to Jared Goff before he got the football away. That would have been a huge play. And man coverage here is actually a terrible idea. Like, yeah, we'd force the football out quickly, but also, we don't want to risk anything. Get to him, Thibodeau! Can't sack him! Wilson can't get to Jameson Williams in time, and it's a completion. Kayvon Thibodeau nearly had Jared Goofball in his grasp, but the Goofball, as he does, somehow wriggles away. That's got to be a pick! He threw it right to Darnay Holmes! Ball don't lie. Darnay Holmes gets the interception. I don't know what Jared Goff is doing, dude. This throw was really bad. Clean pocket, no pressure. Maybe a miscommunication with the receiver, to be honest. I'm on Ross St. Brown. But it was right to Darnay Holmes, who actually made the catch. Thankfully, we got the football back. 3rd and 9. I don't love my options here. We maybe could have thrown that in there. You got to remember, Tyrod Taylor really does not have the best arm. So we're just going to go ahead and take the 14 yards on the ground. Nice to actually be able to run with 86 speed from time to time instead of just being animation sucked into a defensive lineman. Is that a good ball? It could have been. Oh, they're blitzing here, dude. Is this an instant rollout? It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I mean, they contained on the outside. I thought we'd just be able to run around it once they set the free safety down. Maybe that was a bad idea. It's 3rd and 10. Over the middle, good throw. Slayton? Dude, the fact that that was led up the field as much as it was is annoying. I need to do the precision passing more often and just lead that down. But at the same time, like, I don't want that to be thrown straight to, straight to the linebacker. Bellinger, nice catch. That's a decent enough throw from Tyrod Taylor, by the way, under serious pressure. Oh my goodness, how did he get that ball off? Joshua Ezeudu is injured again. Every single game with this guy. I tried to give him the starting job. He doesn't want it. Doesn't want it. Gets injured every game. That was a bad hard cut. It actually did it, which is nice. But that was probably not the read. I do want to work off play action here. These routes are a little bit too vertical for my liking. Matt Pert is literally a right tackle. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, we'll see what happens here. They took away my first read. Bellinger, down, touchdown. Pass lead down works perfectly. And despite having another tackle on the field as my 3rd tight end, we were able to throw successfully, finding Daniel Bellinger for the touchdown. And thankfully, Amani Warawarie couldn't make a play on that, which I was a little bit worried that he would. Turf toe, he's done. All right, Shane Lemieux, you're back in. We take the lead. It's going to be 10-7. And that's pretty much going to be the end of the first quarter. 2nd and 2, running out of I form. Oh, we tried to blow that up with Micah McFadden. Make a play, Dane Belton! Nope, it's going to be caught on the sideline by Hawkinson. Nice tackle by McKinney one-on-one. That could have been really bad. I think if we didn't try to cut down his knees there, dirty hit. He probably would have just shaken off the tackle and scored a touchdown. So we really needed to do that. They're out of I form again. They're actually going to run the ball this time, and they're going to find success. Tay Crowder's getting blocked. Dane Belton makes the open field tackle. The rookie out of Iowa. Oh, nice tackle, Adoree Jackson. That was a really big play, actually. Okay, so we got a lot of DBs on the right side here, and they got a lot of receivers on the other side. Goff, just throw it right to me, you buffoon! Easy reads. Oh, what is a children's book? The Cat in the Hat. Easy reads. Big time interception for Jared Goofball. That looked like some of my throws in Lions franchise. Dude, if you think this is bad this season with Daniel Jones and some with Tyrod Taylor, oh, you should have seen me in Lions franchise, baby. I was letting it fly. I didn't care who was in the area. I didn't care if they were open. I didn't care if anything was open. I was letting it fly. Because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You can write that one down. That's a quote by me. We're going to roll out here. We're going to make a throw. We isolated the safety. Galladay down the field. We're just going to go down and secure that catch. Good throw by Tyrod Taylor. We like that play. Oh, good. That's an excellently blocked trap play. Really beautiful run play when executed correctly. It's not really ever going to be like a huge play, but it's a good play. Oh, that was the read too. A little Wan'Dale Robinson action. Okay, we'll take the first down. We had an option too with the tight end Daniel Bellinger, I believe too. Opted to go for Wan'Dale. One of his first catches on the season, I think, and it's 1st and 10. Could run the ball here, but we'll see if anything gets open. Bellinger again. Bellinger. Good completion there. 2nd and 4. Saquon, that's got to be a touchdown. Let's go. Saquon Barkley for 6. Dude, you got to admit, these shots at the end zone here are so crystal clear. It's so bizarre to me that somebody complained about the graphics. Like, you can complain about a lot of things with Madden, especially Madden 23. But, I mean, visually, I think it looks really good. That looked amazing. Is Goff going to roll out here? Come on, man. Well, we saw him rolling out. I was wondering if he was going to try and scramble. Rolled away from his routes. Something I've probably done before. Not a great idea. No, do not pin me on the 1. I guess the 2 is slightly better. Oh, God, dude. It just took Wan'Dale Robinson away from it. I probably actually would have opted to try and return that. I'm going away from my blocks here. Hold on. Let me try something. If I move Matt Pert over here, what happens? You know, I probably prefer that. We got a tackle in. Oh, Blake Martinez, why? Dude, I don't know how we can ever score a touchdown on any of these. As soon as we use acceleration, they just get off their block and make the tackle. 3rd and 2. Of course, going to run the ball here. Go back up the middle with Saquon. We'll take the first down. Got really worried about using that hard cut right back up the middle, but it ended up working out pretty well. And this probably would be a decent time to work off play action. It's not really an option. Is that safety going to come up? Maybe he was. I don't know. 3rd and 9. Where are we going with the football here? Yeah, better to be incomplete, actually. I didn't really like anything there. We'll just punt. Jared Goff with all day, going down the field, targeting Dane Belton, who's intercepted it. There is a flag. As long as this is holding, this is Giant football. Tackle is made at the 45. We'll have to see what happens. It is going to be a hold, which means this is the first career interception for Dane Belton. Giants will get the football. 1st and 10 from the 39. Is, I guess, where Dane Belton was actually tackled. Over the middle. That's complete to Galladay. He's starting to get a little bit hot. He's starting to actually put up numbers and get open for us a little bit. I guess we're just finding ways to get him involved. That's nice. I want to just have him win over the top one time. He's good at contested catches. It's one of his only things. We had an open receiver underneath, but I knew we had a hold there, so it didn't matter. Nope, just kidding. We're drawing pass interference. Defensive pass interference on Texas legend Deshaun Elliott. And to be fair, that's not an exaggeration. Deshaun Elliott was so good at Texas. Didn't get enough draft hype. Has ended up being a pretty good player when healthy. 1st and goal. Saquon trying to get into the end zone again. Couldn't find any space that time. Run up the middle, and Saquon Barkley for the 2nd time has found the end zone. Touchdown number 2, and has extended our Giant lead to 24-7. Good stuff. Under a minute to play here in this first half. See how aggressive the Lions get. We just got screwed there in coverage. DeAndre Swift fighting and has managed to get out of bounds and has saved a Lions timeout. See if that ends up playing a factor. I'm going to blitz Ojulari here. It's going to be a screen. Going to be a screen. Try to read it. Ojulari can't make the tackle. Robinson does. Timeout Detroit. Play action. Oh no, that's going to be a completion. No, Williams couldn't hold on. Jared Goofball. Cannot believe it. Yes, I will continue to call him that. It is 3rd and 2. 41 seconds to play. Lions still holding on to a timeout. Goff operating out of shotgun. Will throw to the flat. That's complete to the tight end, who gets out of bounds. Clock stops at 36 seconds. DeAndre Swift in the backfield. We'll play a little bit more conservative here. 36 seconds to play. Goff throwing to the flat. Finding the running back Swift. Jackson can't make the tackle. And again, Swift manages to get out of bounds, conserving a timeout for the Lions. Clock stops at 29 seconds. Goff once again operating out of shotgun. Gonna play over the middle. Goff with time, finding a wide open receiver. It's Devin Funchess. The hybrid tight end has managed to get a first down for Detroit. Where has he? That goes to a booth review, and it is upheld. Lions 1st and 10 from the 20. Jared Goff entering the red zone. The Lions have called their final timeout. I can't blitz here because they're going to throw over the middle of the field if I leave my linebackers, or if I move my linebackers. Cover that, and Goff's going down. Azeez Ojulari got to him first, and that is the end of the first half. Thibodeau may have registered half a sack there, but what a monstrous choke by the Lions, who were fighting to get back in this game. They needed to come away with some points. Even a field goal would have been good because they start the second half with the ball. And unfortunately for Detroit fans, they come away with 0. No points for the Lions. The Giants' defense bends, but does not break. Lions, heartbroken, will go back to the locker room, down in this football game by a lot, And with no momentum after not scoring, it will be a very, very tough second half for them. I'll see you for the third quarter. Gonna be a pitch right. We can't get over there. No one's reacting down. Dude, DeAndre Swift is playing like Barry Sanders. Somebody better figure out how to stop him. Second 11. It's going to be another pitch. Leonard Williams is all over it. One of the rare plays that he actually makes for the team. Very quiet. Very quiet. Probably, certainly not worth his contract. It is 3rd and 16. Let's go ahead and back my DBs off here. If they want to throw short, they can. Very okay with that. And Goff misfires. It's incomplete. And Detroit will punt. And that could be the nail in the coffin for this Lions offense. Surely could be. It's 24-7. Not a great start to their second half. And we'll see if Wan'Dale Robinson can do anything. Not much. Oh, that would have been a perfect throw. It's intercepted. Wan'Dale trying to save a touchdown. Williamson trying to take it back. Slayton tackles him at the 1. Oh my God. If I had half a second more to throw, it is a massive completion. Instead, it's going the other way, and we just got the Lions right back in this, and you can't even see it. Oh my goodness, dude. It was coming wide open down the deep middle of the field. Throw at a sack, interception. Second of the game. I don't know which one's more frustrating, to be honest, because the first one was just a complete accident. The second one right there was just, we had a big gain. We had a big gain. And I just couldn't make it happen. Fullback dive. Kabinda. Shut down by McKinney. Maybe even losing half a yard. 3rd and goal. Giants defense looking for the goal line stand. Kabinda still in the backfield. He'll get it again. McFadden meets him in the gap. And Kabinda wins the battle. Touchdown Lions. And they have not given up yet. We had an opportunity to put them in their grave, but the Lions will fight on. Yeah, very frustrated with that interception. It's a good ball to Slayton, though, who makes the catch. And, you know, that was not the easiest catch to make in the world because, you know what? There were defenders in the way. That could have been bad. Ball could have popped up in the air. Who knows? It's 1st and 10 for the Giants instead. And that is a completion to Ricky Seals-Jones. Oh my God, I've done it again. I've done it again, man. X is wide open down the middle of the field. And I have clicked A. Oh my goodness. All right. I don't know why that's happening. Is it just because it's late? Is it just because it's late, man? I've done it twice this game. It is 2:03 in the morning. But, God, dude. How have I done that twice in the same game? Daniel Bellinger was wide open. I wasn't trying to throw outside. If you guys see, I miss stuff on the outside all the time. I just don't even look there. I almost did it again. I swear to God, I almost did it again. That's why I double clutch, and that's not why the inaccurate pass happened. Maybe it was a contributor, but that should have been a big play. Blitz me, I dare you. Actually, please don't. Please don't. Bellinger wide open. It's going to be intercepted. Obviously a shit throw. No way around that, but I made the wrong decision. Here's what I was looking at. I saw a Bellinger. I'm like, do I throw this right away? I held on to it. That's really what it was, because I was waiting for something to come across the middle here, and they both get open. Both get super open. Really couldn't have made a bad decision between Wan'Dale, but Richie James was probably the right call, and I go, no, we're going for it all. Daniel Bellinger, brain dead. Brain dead. Brain dead. Live and learn. Actually, I don't. I do live still, but I don't learn. I'll never learn. Nice play, though. 3rd and 12. Goff just going with the check down. We actually made a tackle on 3rd down after a check down. That never happens. We'll get the ball back, but I've missed some opportunities today. Tough. 2nd and 3. Could have been more aggressive. I think that was Kenny Golladay who was open. We'll just hit the check down. 3 interceptions. I really don't feel like I've played that badly, but I've thrown 3 picks. It's just sometimes how easy it is to throw those interceptions. I feel like I've played pretty well. It's just been a few different things. All right, pressure was coming in quick. That could have been a pick. Dude, they're blitzing that safety, which means this RPO could be really effective. All right, well, that went differently in my head. 3rd and 12. I don't know. We're rolling out. Tyrod Taylor's got pretty good speed here. Tyrod ducks out of bounds. 1st down. Didn't even let the receivers get a chance to be open. They probably wouldn't have been anyway. That was the right move. First down. 3rd and 12. Play action. Kenny Golladay open enough. What are they doing? Leaving Golladay open. That's got to be my possession receiver that I'm looking for on 3rd down to convert. They just don't really even cover him. And oh, scary double A gap. We're going to run the ball anyway. And we're just going to jump right in front of Shane Lemieux. He's too slow, and it's Saquon's 3rd touchdown of the game. Have a day, Saquon Barkley. So we've scored over 30 points. They're going to keep running the ball, and they're going to find success. Why is that the angle Dane Belton took? God, Dane. McKinney's going to... I mean, Dane Belton tried to chase him down. McKinney couldn't. Why was that the angle Dane Belton took? I mean, it's so bad. He's like, all right, I know I could make a play on the ball carrier. I'd rather get blocked. That was his choice. That was a bizarre choice. In terms of, like, playing defense, it was a bizarre choice. We just allowed an 80-yard touchdown. Like, this is actually perfect. Stupid that we don't get to see the full replay, but look at this. Dane Belton, like, he can make this tackle. And then he, like, I don't know, gathers himself. Maybe that's pursuit rating. God, that was so bad. 3rd and 4. That's a good route from Belton. That's good accuracy? What do you mean? This is a huge play. This is a huge play. What is he just pulled his arms back. He's like, just kidding. Come on, dude. Look at all the space. We would have gotten to at least the 40-yard line, I think. That's devastating. Get off the block. I beg you, Micah. They're going deep. Belton, take it away. Interception number 2 for Dane Belton. You know what? He's made up for his horrific angle of pursuit on DeAndre Swift, because that was really, really, really bad, but also his 2nd interception. I'm a little bit less mad at him. 1st and 10. Just get it to Saquon. Let Saquon do something. All right. That's something, I guess. Oh, that's wide open. It's Wan'Dale Robinson. Dude, that was the play that we should have had to Daniel Bellinger. We get like 13, 14 yards. Play action. That's a good ball. Oh, my God. Why have you forsaken me? Dude, I can't do anything right. I can't do anything right. Kenny Golladay and Darius Slayton bumping uglies at the fucking 40-yard line. 3rd and 9, we'll throw again. We're going deep down the field. Man, Jeff Okudah with some elite recovery speed. Okay. That's not true. I guess it is Kenny Golladay, but we'll end up punting here. It's a skill issue, I guess. I should have known that they would have gone ahead and bumped each other severely on the route. It's a sick punt. Goff throwing off his back foot. We're just going to go up and knock it down with Cordell Flott. I've done it, dude. Okay. Saquon is wide open, and you'll never guess what I did there. We do get roughing the passer. That's sweet. Saquon is wide open, and I hit Y to throw it to him, and he was RB. I hate this game. He's RB, but like, why is it inconsistent? Tell me that. There's got to be a reason. Okay, that's actually a pretty sick run by Saquon right there. That's patience, too. 25 carries for 101 yards and 3 touchdowns. It's a great Saquon Barkley game right here. I like that run a lot. Saquon up the middle, looking for touchdown number 4. Couldn't quite get it. And no! Not Wan'Dale holding his knee. That looked really bad. That limp looked real bad. Did I develop a Chicago accent there for a second? Saquon. Touchdown number 4. Gotta feed the beast, man. This is a Saquon Barkley game. Vintage Saquon. 4 touchdowns? I mean, that might be his season total all in one game here. Great performance. It's not. He's got more than 4. But he's having an awesome game. He had 0 last week on like 150 yards, 149 yards. It's nice to find the end zone 4 times in this one. It's 38-21. Oh, bruised knee? He reacted that way to a bruised knee? All right. We're going to bring in Colin Johnson, who has a real-life torn Achilles. But Wandale will probably be back out there for the next series if I had to guess. Oh, yep. Got exposed there pretty badly. Oh, big. Oh, no, you didn't. Thank you, Tay Crowder. Thank you for making the tackle. I tried to hit DeAndre Swift with everything I had with Xavier McKinney. He just ate it. Just ate the hit stick like it was nothing. Yeah, that's going to be a big play. Okay, yeah, bigger than I thought. Touchdown. So he broke one tackle, tried to cut him down. He just kind of ran through that. Touchdown, Lions. Our lead remains at 10, 38-28. That's a pick. Oh, my goodness, dude. I've thrown 4 interceptions this game with Tyrod. That one, yeah. Here's what happened. Classic, here's what happened. Richie James looked really fast off the line. And I just, at this point, decided I was going to throw it to him. Even after he got bumped, the ball was already coming out. So, yeah. I'm letting the Lions get right back in this. Is that a touchdown? Sure is. How is this happening? How is this happening? Jamison Williams finally finds the end zone. And it shouldn't be a field goal game. I've thrown 4 interceptions. That's why. Yeah. Don't love that for me. I don't really have much to say, man. It's unfortunate. Some of these picks are unfortunate. Some of them are just genuine mistakes. And they sting the same, I'll tell you. I'm trying to take off as much time as possible. Going deep down the field. Oh, man, it's amazing. It's amazing what I'm capable of when I put my mind to something. How is that a completion? All right. 1 touchdown to 4 picks. Oh, dude, why did it have to be this way? That's a really good conversion, though. Okay, Ricky Seals-Jones is literally pushing Saquon. We averaged negative 2.3 yards per play on this. And, of course, there's going to be a hold. Maybe the one time we had positive stuff going. Of course, there was a hold, though, and on 1st and 19, kind of a tough spot to run the football, right? But we're going to. Also, seeing number 5 out there at safety, tough not to think of Rashad Reese, Lions franchise legend from a season ago, face of the franchise star in Madden 23. And yeah, I mean, I don't want to play face of the franchise, let's be honest. I think that series is probably over. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. All right. Saquon. Oh, no. We're going to get it to Slayton anyway. I wanted to just go to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. The problem is he got thrown at the line. And what's happening here? Is it 4th and 3? Yeah, kind of panicked. We're going to take the field goal. I never really like to do this. I've talked about it before. It's a 6-point lead. You're basically begging the other team to just win with a touchdown and an extra point. But we are going to extend the lead. Under 2 minutes to play, we need the defense to not allow a touchdown. And if we somehow allow a touchdown, which is not crazy, we'll probably allow a touchdown, we need to somehow block the extra point. I cannot lose this game. Leonard Williams, instant win on the spin. Somehow didn't get pressure or didn't get the sack or force a bad throw or whatever. They're scoring here. It's never been more obvious to me what's going to happen. Darnay Holmes, please come away with the football. Can't blitz here. Just got to play it conservatively. It's 3rd and 1. I'd love to stop them. That is not stopping them. That was way too easy. This is so tough right now. I'm blitzing I'm blitzing Aaron Robinson. It's actually a decent call. We got to get DeAndre Swift on the ground. It's going to chew off really important time. We just can't let them score. We can't. Man, they're going to have time. If they score, we're going to have no time to answer. That's my big concern. But we can't just let them score because they need a touchdown. But I just know they're going to get it is the problem. We're only rushing 3 here. Just check down. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Will they call a timeout? They don't. A lot of time just ticked off the clock. It is 2nd and 7. Play action. No one's falling for it. Going to the end zone. It's complete. No, there is a flag. It's got to be coming back. It's got to be a hold. He's hitting the gritty. It's got to be a hold. Don't show Thibodeau. It's roughing the passer. Oh, my God. Touchdown, Detroit, and it is a tie game, 41-41. Yeah. Well, we knew it would happen. How has it happened? It was the interception to Richie James cost us the game. It's not over yet, but man, it's not looking good. 26 seconds and no momentum to get into field goal range. This is a really bad kick, though. This is good for us. Didn't get enough. It's a real shame Detroit has one timeout left, because I would have loved for them to not be able to ice us. Saquon, please catch it. Please catch it, Saquon, timeout. I stared it down the entire time. It worked out anyway. Saquon has legitimately saved us the game. Am I crazy to run here? We have a timeout. I'm going to do it. Oh, we got blocks. We got blocks. There is a flag. You cannot hold in this spot. You can't. It's going to be a hold. What else would it be? Oh my God. You idiot, Nick Gates. I would still consider running the ball here, man. It's like 10 yards guaranteed we can get a timeout. We're going to do it. Timeout. Dude, where is Kadarius Toney, by the way? 2nd and 13. Going to Bellinger. It's incomplete. And we are not in field goal range. 4 seconds is like the worst amount of time. It's such a bad amount of time. I don't think we can get a playoff and get to the sideline. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And another interception for my stat line. Oh my God, dude. A lot of the stuff, there's nothing I can do, but the 4 interceptions minus that 5th, a couple of those were avoidable, especially the one to Richie James. I cannot believe we've choked that. I mean, actually I can believe it, but that's unbelievable. Despite me being able to believe it, it's just crazy. Man, that higher draft pick's going to be nice. 1 touchdown to 5 interceptions in this game. How did that happen? I mean, Jared Goff threw 4. What a game. Saquon had 131 yards and 4 touchdowns. DeAndre Swift was pretty tough to stop, to be honest. I'm out of words, man. Receiving, yeah, some stats here. I can't focus on it, dude. The video's over. Dane Belton, 2 picks. All right, cool. You can comment. I'm not reading them. Not this episode. It's just too brutal. Even if it was tough to avoid, it's too brutal. I can't. Kadarius Toney, we will do playmaker and hopefully get some big route running improvements. A lot gets upgraded. +2 medium route running, +1 short, +1 deep, +4 release could be pretty good for him on the outside. Only 72 release, obviously playing down with morale. And then Saquon, I'd love for that juke move to be usable. I don't know why it's not, but it feels terrible. And we don't get anything of value. And we fall to 2-8. Yeah, man, wow. That was something. That was a winnable game, obviously. Again, the video's over. Take it easy.